Hey modelers, so in this video we're going to do some weathering on this Warjack. He's got a nice clean paint job on him, but he doesn't really look like an old juggernaut that's kind of been sitting out for a while. Maybe we want to put some battle damage on him. So our battle plan for the battle damage will be to add some chipping to him. This is an old scrubber pad. It's just kind of rip a chunk off and scrunch it up. And then get yourself some dark brown paint, like maybe Umber, Privateer Press, something real dark brown. And dip it in there, and get yourself a paper towel, and you're going to want to wipe a lot of it off. Not a ton of it off, but just get the bulk of it off. It's kind of like dry brushing. And then start at the edges and just gently tap the model. It really depends on the look you're going for here. Now, sometimes it looks good to just put some battle damage in like really strategic spots. My goal for this model is to make him look like he's really been through the ringer. You know, he's had his share of battles, and he's been in a scrapyard, or maybe they just left him out on a battlefield somewhere. Just going to go all around the model where there would be significant scrapes and chipping off the original paint job. Now you can use an old sponge for this as well. I found that I get the best results out of this old scrubber pad. So what the sponge does, or the scrubber pad does, is it gives you a random pattern. What I'm doing here is I'm taking a small brush and kind of pinpointing where I want the chipping to be. I skipped ahead here a little bit, and what I've done is I've made some major battle damage where you can actually see the metal underneath the paint. So the way I did that was I took some Vallejo Model Air steel, or you can use like mithril silver or something like that, just a nice bright silver color, and I'll go in and I'll kind of make an outline around the brown areas that I put on there with the brush or with the scrubber pad. Sometimes mixing it up in different patterns to signify, you know, really major battle damage. And I'm kind of messing him up bad because I want to do some other things with him here, as far as with pigments and things like that. Kind of show some rust and whatnot, because, you know, if he's been sitting out on the battlefield for a long time, yeah, he's probably not going to have a lot of fresh wounds. Important thing is just take your time. Thin the paint down enough to where it flows nice from the brush, but not too much so you don't glop it on. What I'm doing here is I'm going to draw or simulate a crack, basically, like, you know, he got punched or he got really messed up bad enough to where it split his armor all the way up into the engine. Maybe that was the killing blow or something. So whatever Crick's Warcaster reanimated this juggernaut, filled him up with, you know, soul juice, and what I'm using here is kind of my own concoction. It's some Dayglow pigment mixed in with some medium, and I'm just going to apply it in different spots, like around the skull and the eyes, around the engine compartment, maybe coming out of a couple of the cracks. So that's basic chipping battle damage. If you liked the video, subscribe, leave some comments down below. Thanks for watching. See ya.